This is Third Post Media Podcast. No mics. We gonna stick with that name.
Damn, Venom, 500 mil.
Yeah. Somebody beat Venom out. And I was surprised because I was like, it wasn't Venom like how they talked about whether people liked it or not. It was still like one of those movies that people went to go see regardless of critics.
Venom?
Yeah. It was what's that movie with the singer with Lady Gaga and the other dude?
I don't know.
That's the movie that beat out Venom in the box office.
Well, they're saying it's globally after 3 weeks on release. It nears 500 mil. Okay, damn.
Because I guess it's one of them love stories, romantic. Women gonna go out and see that shit in droves before they go see Venom.
Yeah, it was a Lady Gaga. Yeah, it says sitting at 302.5 mil internationally. Oh, okay. Globally, 477.8 mil, and it's yet to open in China or Japan. Damn.
Yeah, China real strict about the movies that open in their country.
I don't know. They just ain't released it out there yet
because they ain't got the okay. I had seen something about Transformers. How they
probably reviewing it then.
Yeah, they based a lot of Transformers. Not the last one. The one where they was in China. They based a lot of it in China, and they did that so they assured a spot, a movie release in their country.
Who the hell they think they are?
A communist country who don't really get people the freedom that we so enjoy in America.
I don't know about that because Jackie Chan making a good living. Him and what's his name?
Right,
Jet Li.
But if you seen that interview where he was talking about America and China, you can tell, like you felt it, that he was being disingenuous. Like
you talking about who?
Jackie Chan. He said something. I forget what it was, but I was like, and it was weird when he said it. I was just like,
I don't know, but he hasn't made a movie for the U.S. since The Foreigner. I think he still shot that in China.
No, I'm not saying that he can't make money in China. I'm saying.
You said the freedom. They got freedom.
You ain't never heard about how the internet, the president of China, somebody said he looked like Pooh from the character. So on their internet service, the Winnie the Pooh you couldn't even type Winnie the Pooh without it being blocked. It's censored.
Shit, they do that shit here sometimes.
Who?
On certain shit.
On what?
Look at what they did in the video game where he talk NFL talking about Kaepernick.
Right.
They censored his name.
But I think that's a private company. Oh shit. The difference is you talking about a government, the leader of a country censoring a word because somebody made a joke about him versus a private company.
If a private company could do it, then I mean the government could do it here too.
But they haven't.
But they can't.
They'll get pushed back for.
Look what they doing. Like, I'm gonna keep bringing it up. Look what they did to James Gunn.
Right, but again, we talking about a private company.
You talk about the president here.
But yeah,
shit looks like an accident here.
You can say outside of threats, you can call Trump a dickhead. Me calling Trump a dickhead, I won't get censored. The word won't get censored on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. But that's the difference between China and America.
You know this for a fact, it gets censored.
Yeah, it's the reports. I mean, you can look it up yourself.
Let me see.
You look it up yourself.
How do you look some shit up like that?
I don't know.
Damn.
I mean, the millions of people who from the country who came to America will tell you that they don't even get the access to information, that the same information we do. And I'm not saying that they should not have pride in their country. Have pride in your country, shit. You was born there, you raised there, but I'm just stating it was just a simple fact that they definitely don't have the same freedoms we have. I could call the president a bitch.
Yeah, I think it's all there.
They call the president a bitch. I guarantee you, it's gonna be repercussions.
Each country got different type of stipulations.
Right.
And shit.
We just get to enjoy being able to say certain stuff.
I don't think we can. Just the accident shit don't be accident. I think motherfuckers really be assassinating motherfuckers.
Yeah, I mean probably, but unless there's like some actual proof of that shit.
See, everybody just need proof. They just want proof.
I mean, but that's with any situation. You gonna always need proof. That's just like when I seen earlier, they posted the. We
can show motherfuckers it is proof, and motherfuckers still won't believe it. I forgot it was on I was watching on YouTube. This dude got suspicious of this police department. They were stalking him because he kept making claims that they was dirty, and they thought he was tripping. So he put cameras outside his crib.
Right.
And an unmarked vehicle, and they looked like cops too because they had the vests on and everything. Pulled up to his house, and he disappeared. They went in his house and they killed him, I think. Oh. I don't think he disappeared. They actually killed him. And they got the evidence.
This was in America?
Yeah, they got the evidence, but motherfuckers just still calling it a conspiracy. And it's right on his CCTV cameras. Oh. They just don't know who the officers are, but they are officers because the unmarked vehicles. Those are the only motherfuckers that drive unmarked vehicles, other than the government issued cars and shit. But he kept.
But then you got the videos about the fake cabbage shit.
Who?
That popped up back up. The fake cabbage.
Oh yeah.
That popped back up.
Yeah. Been
proven false. Been proven that those videos, the people who were sharing those videos, shared that shit with not the greatest intent.
Yeah,
because if you can't tell makeshift cabbage from real cabbage, that's on you. You got. And so I really ain't got no sympathy for your dumb ass. But and I guess that wherever they was doing that at, that was simply display for advertisement. And so they showed you how they made the display for advertisement. And then people took those videos and ran with it instead of actually doing their own research. Because ain't no way cabbage is made out of wax. And when you cook it in a pot, it'll melt. It's gonna melt different. It's gonna taste different. So I mean, at some point, when I was little, I did the dumb shit of putting like a crayon in my mouth, or or fucking with candles. This shit is just different. I mean, common sense to tell you, if you ever experienced anything in your life, wax and the texture of wax and the composition of wax ain't gonna even cook the same way as a plant.
Right. Especially because the way that's like, motherfucker don't know how to cook cabbage, because you gotta sit and let that shit boil in a pot, basically. And if it was wax, like you said,
it melt.
That shit would melt.
That shit would melt.
It had your whole pot looking like a candle.
That's why it was weird to me when I was seeing somebody share it again.
Yeah.
It was a video from 2016 and you sharing it in 2018 after it had been proven.
I know I shared it because I seen it. I was like, nah, this don't look right. I'm like, this can't be real. I'm like, this gotta be for something else. Somebody just shared it out of other intent.
I mean, when I first saw it, it had me curious. I didn't say, oh, the video fake. I just said,
I was like, my first thought was maybe it's for something else, because I know motherfuckers just ain't out here eating fake cabbage. Right. I was just like, hold on.
I'm like,
it piqued my curiosity.
I'm like, I don't pull cabbage apart. There is no way. And I started to believe that shit too. Some of the shit I definitely be falling for. I have fallen for in the past. Nowadays, not so much. But I remember falling for. I won't even say falling for. I say. I started leaning towards it. Like, I don't, because I didn't stop eating cabbage because I seen the video online. Wow. So I didn't fall for it. It's just weird to me that people. I don't know. It's just weird that people can see a video online and not question it at all.
Right.
And I'm all for questioning shit. I mean, I'm all for enjoying the videos, but if it's something that you based on fact or science, you definitely got to question it. Like, okay, who is the original author? Who produced the video? Can they show more than just this video? Can they show us different angles? Can they tell us exactly what they use?
And 9 times out of 10 be hell no.
Nah, so that's why I said people got to stop sharing these videos without doing their due diligence, because you're going to look like a fucking idiot.
Like the thing,
I'm going to judge you if you share a video that spreads false information.
The thing that's spreading on Facebook is, it said, what it say? Canada's trying to bring back slavery. Or no, they're trying to bring back slavery, I think, because it was taken out of context.
Was something that somebody said?
Yeah, no. the article thing, because first of all, the whole article, if you read the whole article, let me see if I pull it.
What's the headline? This already sound like the headline was trash.
Yeah, the headline was like clickbait almost.
Okay.
Let me see.
Almost shit. If somebody put slavery in the headline, that shit for sure is clickbait. Clickbait.
Wait, hold on, let me see. Is it kind of Colorado? I think Colorado. Yeah, it's Colorado. My bad.
Oh, you said Canada?
Yeah, I don't know why I said Canada. Canada been on my mind heavy lately.
So they was passing a law about something, and then somebody wrote an article about it and put slavery in the headline, and what happened?
Oh, because Colorado still has. They said should they abolish slavery? They were just talking about slavery, but basically the whole point is the slavery they were talking about was prison working. Okay. That type of slavery. Not fucking
right, so
actual people comment, even my little god sister commented talking about, no, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, first of all,
did you read the article?
Right. I was like,
that's what it comes down to.
I saw the article how it was. I was like,
did you read? Listen,
slavery.
And
I googled it.
if the headline is too emotion provoking, you probably got to read the article, because 9 times out of 10 they on dummy.
Right. Yeah, it's talking about abolishing slavery in Colorado. And I'm just like...
And they mean by what they mean the prison system.
Right, like in the, what you call it? I forgot what it's actually called. But yeah, it's like the slavery in the... Get put to work when you get put in jail. Yeah. Obviously, that's still... Like, I mean, it's probably... I think it's everywhere you get put to work in jail.
In California, I know they got some of the firefighters from the prisons.
Because I know my argument was...
Some of the...
I think they should just keep working, because shit, I think it keeps them busy from losing their fucking mind. Some of them, majority of them.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know how they get put to work in like the laundry rooms or some shit, or making the food, serving the food. Get them something to do.
I figure a lot of times they make these programs to be blanketed across everybody, but if you don't realize, like, maybe and it's gonna cost them money. But shit, y'all want to put these programs in place and help these prisoners rehabilitate. Shit, you gotta be willing. You gotta be willing to deal with what comes with, everything else. Shit, basically, some of these prisoners may have families on the outside that they need to take care of. Right. Pay them. And don't give them the money. Give it the money to their kids or whatever. I don't know.
I don't put on your books. I mean, it's ways you can still get money in prison.
Right.
So
shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, if they got kids, send the money to their children. Yeah. Make it, don't, because I know they pay some of these guys like $5 an hour or some shit like, or $2 an hour or some shit like that. Which, I mean, they prisoners, in the system, but at the same time, like, just because they're in prison, the world didn't stop. So why? I don't know. I guess there's a lot of shit that go into it. Like, they made a decision that got them locked up, but at the same time they got kids on the outside, and the world didn't stop, and time didn't stop for them, and they still. And even time ain't stop in jail for them neither. So they need to figure out a better system than just having these people work for nothing, because it just don't seem like. I mean, if they're rapists or something, let them motherfuckers work for zero. I don't really give a fuck about that.
I just think you get them something to do, and they ask, like, because especially motherfuckers locked up for life or more than like 10, 20 years, it get them something to do, because that's how a lot of it be real. Your whole goal is to rehabilitate motherfuckers, right? I mean,
I guess it's like, it's one of those situations where you go two ways with it. You could say, well, it's slavery and this, that, and the third, but then you could also say, well, this is the first step toward re-entering society or whatever, and also it gives them something to do besides sit in jail and be left to their own vices. So it's two sides to that shit.
Yeah, but it was just hilarious how people was reacting to it. About all they saw was slavery and instantly got mad. Like, I'm like, see, motherfuckers just want a reason to just start some shit.
Yeah, social media continues to be
like, it's just
going on the downfall. Seriously.
I just seen it on my timeline. The girl talking about, fuck out of here. We ain't going back to that shit. I'm like, see, you're not even listening. You're not even reading what the fuck he's talking
also,
about.
you gotta blame whoever.
He even says it in the article.
But you gotta blame them for the headline too. Like, it was a shit headline.
Yeah, whoever did it, like it wasn't the people. Like it wasn't a news group that did it. It was like, I think it was some random ass like clickbait ass thing from Facebook that made that shit just so you can click on it. But if you go to like what you call it, if you actually go to Google, it'll just say like this one. CNN said Colorado voters would get a second chance next month to abolish slavery. I mean, that'll get you curious, like slavery. Oh, what the fuck they talking about then? They make
but at the same time, it just still feel like all the headlines putting slavery in any of it. It's not necessarily because when you think of slavery, you think of
yeah, but it's to get the people to read the fucking thing. I mean, which is every newspaper or whatever the fuck, like CNN, it's the goal. They want you to read it.
Right.
It's an attractive headline. Just like for us for YouTube, when we want a title, we want something not clickbait, but we want something that catches their eye. Like, oh shit.
Clickbait basically having people's attention span. Cause I've complained about clickbait too, but I feel like
it worked.
Yeah, it worked. But at the same time, even before clickbait became such a big thing to do, I always was reading before I make my decision about something.
Well, I was talking about for YouTube.
You know, I'm just saying like anything though, like
yeah, I don't really clickbait don't really attract me on anything else.
Right. Because if I see a title that's like from a certain creator, like I don't not watch videos from my favorite creators because the title was too clickbaity. Like what I don't like. Right. Just keep it simple, man. But at the same time they can't because people do fall for that shit. And really, we can't complain because look how many people will click on the headline that's accurate versus somebody who will click on the headline that's just a clickbait. They more people are going to click on that clickbaity headline.
Because we get why, like, you know, YouTubers do it, you know, because especially like the big channels, they make the clickbait because, you know, you get paid based off views or whatever.
They do it because they know people going to fall for it.
Right, and then people going to fall, they large following is going to fall for it, and it's going to increase their views. Even people like me, like, if I never seen this YouTuber,
but people can't really complain,
clickbait,
though.
I'll be like, oh shit, what happened? And, you know.
Right, but people can't really complain, though, neither, because if they wasn't so easy to get with the clickbait shit, it wouldn't be used as much. You wouldn't have to use those emotions those headlines that play on your emotions to get people to click on your article or your video. So,
because I used to watch this girl vlog all the time, and she got me every time with this fucking clickbait because she was just fine as hell, and I like kept her with her vlogs, and they were pretty interesting. But this one, she got me. She's like, he finally said yes. I was like, what? I know this bitch ain't getting married. I clicked on it. She talking about her motherfucking daddy or something. I'm like, what the hell? So yeah, watch out for clickbait.
Yeah, because matter of fact, I've definitely clicked on an article that was clickbait, and it was 2 fucking paragraphs of nothing. I was mad as hell. I just clicked on this bullshit.
It just be trash sometimes, most of the time.
Hell yeah.
They talking about Martin started now selling cars. This stuff from 6 years ago. I remember that shit.
What?
I'm like, so? Cole, used to play Cole. He's selling cars now. I'm like, hey, people gotta make a living.
Yeah, I didn't care. I don't be getting that shit. Like, shit. Niggas, some of these, everybody just ain't gonna be a star forever.
I tell people, acting is fucking hard. It's a hard gig. It's freelance. You beating out a lot of people to get roles. And that you can get that one good role, but then you gotta it's hard still keeping that shit up. Yeah. Unless you got a good name. Like Robert Downey Jr. got a great name based off of Marvel did great for him. Like he's guaranteed to find him something after Marvel. You know, his contract up. Mm-hmm. He's guaranteed to find something.
Yeah,
you know?
Plus he was doing stuff during his
he was doing it like his father, before he even got the Marvel, Robert Downey Jr. made a name for himself. Even as an alcoholic or whatever he was doing, drugs and shit, he still was a great actor, and they still wanted him to act. You know what I mean?
You know what? I don't remember his ass before he played Iron Man. I swear to God, I don't.
Yeah, he was in a lot of movies. I didn't even know because
I didn't know who the fuck he was before Iron Man.
Yeah, I didn't know either because before I was like, who the fuck is right? Because he played Iron Man real good. I was like, oh, okay, shit, he looked like him. That's what's up.
I think I recognized him, but I didn't really know of him because when they started writing the article saying, well. Robert Downey Jr. gets his second his second win in Hollywood, his second chance and all that shit. I was like, shit, I didn't even know the nigga had a first chance. What the fuck?
But he was in like a lot of 80s movies.
Yeah, I went back and looked up his shit. I was like, okay.
He had that start like Johnny Depp did. He starting and shit like that. Because I didn't even know Johnny Depp was in the first Nightmare on Elm Street.
Plus, Robert Downey Jr. He was such a good person to play Iron Man because he's so much like the character.
I mean, he played Charlie Chaplin back in '93. Yeah, that was like his.
He kind of got that same confidence that Tony Stark does in the comics.
Yeah, but he actually played Charlie Chaplin. If y'all don't know who Charlie Chaplin is, he like the father of film, almost comedy film,
dude with the mustache,
silent
right?
films.
Yeah, I seen that movie.
He revolutionized film in Chicago too, because he's Chicago based director, writer, comedian, all like that. So like, yeah, he's the guy with the little ass mustache with the top hat, and he revolutionized comedy and shit. So yeah.
You seen what's the old boy from I think he was on CSI Miami. He did an interview about his ex-wife Fergie and her singing the national anthem.
Who?
I'm trying to think of dude's name. I think it's like Josh I don't know. I know he was on one of them CSI shows, Joe. But he Fergie ex-husband or current husband, or the fuck he is too.
I didn't even know that motherfucker was married.
Fergie?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was married to an actor from one of them CSI shows, I guess. And
yeah, because I don't fuck with CSI. That shit was too boring.
Well, he did an interview, and I guess they asked him about the Fergie singing the national anthem situation, and he for whatever reason blasted Draymond Green. But if you go back and watch the video of everybody laughing at Fergie when she was singing that horrible that shit was funny. But he blasted Draymond Green, but it was just like he laughed the least.
Curry
laughed way more than Draymond did. LeBron laughed way more.
I wouldn't even give a fuck. I would just laugh.
No, but for whatever reason, her husband, I'm trying to think of dude's name. Josh like Dunham. He got some weird ass last name. Damn, G, my SIM card is not working on my phone.
Damn.
But because I dropped that bitch. But yeah, I don't know what made him think that that it was a good idea to even bring the shit back up. Everybody forgot about it. Your wife probably forgot about the shit. It was a bad moment for her because the world was laughing at her ass. Well, at least America was laughing at her, if not the world. So, and you bring it back up to throw shade at Draymond Green because he a prick for laughing. Like, he wasn't the only one. Everybody in the fucking stands was probably laughing at her ass. So, the Warriors, I guess, they...
I was in that motherfucker like, hell, she did worse than Christina Aguilera.
I guess she was trying something new, but it didn't work out for her. But, so the Warriors decided to go, I guess after the game, when they went to the locker room, they turned on Fergie singing the national anthem, the remix version of it. And they just trolled his ass back, just talking crazy. Which he kind of brought on himself, though, because you can't sit here and take aim at one person out of everybody who made fun of her. Everybody who cracked jokes. Every late night host, everybody was going to get... She got it from everybody. Nigga, and then people pointed out the nigga cheated on her, and that's why they ain't together no more. So, the fuck? You should have respected her more than Draymond did. Yeah. They made a good point. I was like, come on, fam. You really going to bat with her right now?
Yeah, but I really been watching basketball. I ain't really been watching basketball. I don't even know what the hell going on in basketball now. You talking about Draymond?
Yeah.
This shit, like, I don't know what the hell been going on in basketball. Somebody asked me last night, hey, the Bulls game? I'm like, I don't know. What the fuck? Like, I have not been paying attention to basketball at all. I hate this time because basketball, like, I feel like basketball is like year round, man. Because this shit always on TV. I get tired of that shit.
But I mean, because more so you football, right?
I mean, shit. Sometimes I watch.
What else do you watch?
I watch MMA. I watch all this shit. I don't watch baseball. That shit is too boring.
Oh, that shit boring as fuck.
Baseball is even. And you think it's boring watching this shit? Go to the game.
Nigga, I've been to a baseball game.
Yeah, I went to the game.
People were talking about something. Cause I remember one dude and I actually played it. I played it, Little League or Junior League, whatever the fuck they call that shit.
Mm.
So I played the sport, and it was one dude. He seen how uninterested I was in that shit. And I guess he wanted to get his big speech about how baseball is America's pastime. I was like, what the fuck did that? As a kid, I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? But as I get older, in retrospect, I realize baseball is America's pastime for white people,
Right.
not for all black people.
Man.
Majority of the black people that I know and came across don't really fuck with baseball like that.
Like, it's a very...
Like, I'll fuck with soccer before I fuck with baseball.
My pops and his friends, they love baseball. That's what they grew up playing. But, you know, they watch all the sports. When they get the arguing and shit. So, I mean, but they say they really... Baseball, I didn't even know. I thought they was more like football. Because they play football and basketball, too. But they was like, man, baseball was our shit. We still be playing baseball.
Baseball boring as fuck.
I played it. I mean,
yeah, that shit. It ain't nothing interesting about it. I think my cousin Tyree, I think he like baseball a lot.
I was first base. Couldn't get around me like first base because my hands was always big. So like they throw that motherfucking ball, I was catching it anywhere it came. Don't even matter. And I was long too. Couldn't overthrow me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whooped everybody in softball too.
See, softball was fun because.
I hated what I hated about Piggy, motherfuckers be crying so much like you playing 21 or V or some shit. No, it bounced, it touched the ground. We said 2 bounces and Piggy and shit. I hate playing Piggy with ignorant motherfuckers. We do that at my family reunion every year. No, it touched the ground. No, man, like when you catch it and then you catch it like the way you gotta catch it. If you fumble, they always argue with you what's a fumble.
Right.
The ball cannot move when you just catch it out the air. You out. They talking about, oh, nah, man, that's a motherfucker. Nah, that's a fumble, bro. You just moved your fingers. Like, oh, man, that shit.
I don't think I ever had that problem.
I had that problem every year. I ain't even play last year. I was just out there with my camera taking pictures. Well, this year, I mean. Did I say last year or this year?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wasn't even out there this year. I had my camera out there, but I ain't played no sports. I still got that footage. Like, man, when we gonna see the pictures and the videos? I was like, I got the pictures. And I was like, I wanted to create something, but then I was just like, fuck it, I don't feel like it. I still got the video though, I think. I ain't throw that shit away. But I was really just out there trying out my camera, because I ain't never had it, did a shoot with it other than when we did the LeBron thing.
You know they came for our pool, right?
What?
They came for a poo from Simpsons. They're getting rid of him.
Wow.
I guess because he has a stereotype. Because people, it was some dude. It was some Indian dude. I guess he was. I don't know if he was first or second generation immigrant or whatever. I don't know. But he had an issue with our poo, so he went on this whole campaign for the Simpsons to get rid of the character or whatever.
Mm.
And so. I guess for a long time he was doing the campaign. Nobody was really listening to him, but I guess, and I didn't see much outrage about Apu anyway. But they decided, I guess, most recently they decided,
it's funny. I mean,
they were getting rid of him. Yeah, I mean, not only is it funny, it was just like he fit into this world of he fit into this world full of stereotypes.
They wait till now to say something. It's been like how long?
I don't know. Maybe
like 25 years, 20 years.
Maybe some in the past people have made an issue about it. I don't know.
Simpsons never been kicked off the air.
I mean,
or they never redid the what you call it.
What I mean is
the character.
I don't know if people have brought up the same issue in the past, but
I think they have, but you know, if they didn't, I wouldn't be surprised either because
my thing is
so sensitive now. It's ridiculous.
My thing is about with the whole Apu character thing situation. With the whole Apu situation is, yes, he is a stereotype. It can be offensive because you will have people call an Indian dude Apu, you know, to be a dickhead.
Yeah.
And that's understandable how you would grow up hating the character Apu. But at the same time, him being a something negative from The Simpsons, I just can't see that because he's doing better than his white counterparts in the show.
Was he black?
He
or
Indian.
Was he Indian?
He Indian.
Well, he was black Indian in that motherfucker.
There's a lot of dark skinned Indians.
You would think he black until he opened his mouth. Apu.
You know, I don't know how Indians look at themselves if they could. I don't know. I don't know if Indians consider them like, because I've seen Indians who dark or darker than me. So I don't know if they consider themselves black or not, or just Indian, or I don't know.
My mama's bosses are like pretty dark.
All right. So I don't know, but I didn't understand how they taken our poor off the show because of a stereotype, but they stereotype everything on that show. The white protagonist of the series is a dumbass white fat dude. He's a stereotype of American white man.
I just like Simpsons mainly because like I know they supposed to be white or they yellow.
They supposed to be white.
They supposed to be white, but they yellow.
Right.
That's what I like about it. And they made the black people black. It's funny.
Yeah, he owned a store. He's taking care of his kids. He richer than Homer. What the fuck is that? What's to be mad about? He's a positive image of a first generation immigrant Indian man.
Homer made good money on that bitch. I forgot what. I think I looked up what the nuclear technician is, whatever the fuck he did. They make about $60,000 a year. I'm like, damn, no wonder Mars was staying at the crib.
He dumb as fuck though.
Yeah, he got that job by accident.
Hell, they stereotype old people. They stereotype gays. They stereotype.
Oh, they stereotype the shit out of gays.
But I'm saying like, if you gonna complain about The Simpsons, and you gonna stick to your own little issue with it, and not look at the series as a whole and how Apu fits into the series, then you just look like a sensitive crybaby. Mm. It's just what it is. I forget the dude. He's some Indian comedian. Like shit. I mean, I'm pretty sure they stereotype black people on that show too.
Oh,
Simpsons.
Yeah.
Yes. Listen, as long as they fit into the world of Simpsons, I don't give a fuck. Continue stereotyping everybody. Make a joke out of everybody, not just one person. Which they done. They made a joke. They turned everybody into a joke. Imagine this same campaign happening for South Park. Like, oh, you get rid of such and such character because it's a stereotype. Like South Park, the worst cartoon to try to take on.
That shit is hilarious.
Because that shit offensive as fuck.
And they get the cripples.
And that's the point.
Everybody.
And that's the point.
Ain't nobody safe on South Park. Michael Jackson was like one of the first motherfuckers that like ever get like.
Kanye West was the gay fish.
Oh my god.
That shit was funny.
They got Michael so good, boy. It was hilarious. Well, Michael got, when he was going through his thing with the child thing, boy, everybody was doing that shit. Now he dead, you can't even like, boy, you got to be careful.
Be careful about what? People still get that mic.
No, you get a lawsuit because he dead now.
What?
Yeah. You can't like fuck with people like that with their name.
I ain't heard about this.
You think ain't nobody been talking about him like that?
Because if you dead nigga can't keep his name in the limelight.
It's a state. Yeah, it can.
I'm trying to think.
Who over his mama? Ain't his daddy dead?
If you criticize a dead person, you can't get sued for that.
No, not sued, but like they could like if it's a movie or something and you didn't ask because he's dead.
Oh, they get away, a dead or alive, they can get away with it in a cartoon because it's transformative work.
Well, yeah. I was talking about a movie.
Oh, yeah, the movie,
Because, like, remember Scary Movie was portraying him and shit?
Right.
They can't do that no more. They did that shit, boy. It's over with.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because, I mean...
like, when they got it, like, when they made...
Because you could do a character influenced by somebody without their permission.
Like, when they did the Tupac biopic or whatever, or Biggie, they got to ask for that.
Oh, I mean, if you talk about biopic, yeah.
It's like that. No, I'm just saying, it's like that. Then you slandering their name, kind of.
I guess. Well, because I guess if you're making it a joke or something, and you don't necessarily...
You can mention them.
No, I'm talking about if you don't mention their name and you just like get somebody who looks similar to them, you can get away with that shit.
Yeah, it's ways around it, but I'm just saying, like, how they did Michael Jackson. If you, like, try to impersonate him, right. Call his name Michael Jackson, slander his name and stuff like that, right. Somebody from his estate will reach out to the people that made that movie, and some shit will go down.
All they gonna do is get sued. That ain't.
Yeah, they gonna give them their money. I mean, but it's still money out their pocket.
That ain't really nothing going down.
Yeah, it's gonna. I mean, they gonna be end up having a lawsuit. They gonna give them some money. Just like the dudes that made The Conjuring, the people that made The Conjuring, they getting sued because the guy wrote a series of books like The Conjuring, and he want all his money,
right? Because
they never consented him on that shit. But they thought it was going off of what Lorraine Lauren, her cases.
Oh.
The girl named, because she be with them on all the little whatever, shooting the movies. But the guy actually said he wrote a bunch of books that were like The Conjuring. He was like, they took a bunch of my cases and ideas and shit. He want restitution for that shit. He's seeking $900-some million.
Right, but how does that relate to Michael Jackson situation?
No, I'm just saying with the thing, you gotta get consent.
Right.
That's the moral of the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh. Yeah, you gotta get consent. There's ways around that consent shit though.
Damn, Tiana.
Let me see. Oh, you liked it already.
Duh.
What else we got to talk about?
Yeah, so ain't really shit been happening.
I mean, besides them shootings and shit, I don't really want to talk about that shit, to tell you the truth. Cause I don't know the facts of it. I don't really like talking about shit, and I don't know the facts of it. Like,
I mean, it's been a suspicious packages happening there. Well, I think this shit. I think the Republic is doing that shit low key. See,
that's why I'm saying I don't like talking about that shit, cause I don't want to throw nobody. I ain't finna throw that shit on nobody, and I don't got no proof that they doing that shit.
Mm-hmm. It's just a speculation.
Can you say that the current leader of our country incites violence? Hell yeah. Can you say that they are directly responsible for these dudes sending those packages? No.
But can we say that it's actual terrorists doing it?
Yeah, the dude that did. I mean, once you start sending bombs at through motherfucker, you're a terrorist.
They claim they caught somebody, but
the Florida man.
Right.
That Florida man shit be throwing me out, Joe. Cause
they don't know 100% sure if he is.
Every time you've ever seen the news, and in Atlanta, I'm still tripping how Atlanta, they had a moment where the old boy was talking about the Florida man. He told him be careful with the Florida man. Yeah. And then that went over a lot of people's head, but not me. I was like, the Florida man. Like, and then, because you see the news, every time you see the news, it say, Florida man eats a woman's face, or Florida man arrested for
he was like this just
some crazy shit
they conjured up, and he ended up being real.
Right. That shit crazy.
Cause it's not even 100% sure ISIS is real.
What?
It's not 100% sure ISIS is real. The terrorism thing.
Where you come up with that from?
Look at the facts. I mean, shit.
The facts.
How you know it's not government created?
Oh, no doubt.
ISIS?
Actually, it's because of yours government created ISIS.
Okay.
That's without a doubt.
But they thinking this motherfuckers, like, whatever, what's his name? I'm about to say Saddam.
I don't get into conspiracy theories because that shit take you down a long black rabbit hole of nothing.
I just want to do.
I think it's a difference between questioning everything with actual facts. You said it's a fact that ISIS. No, I'm saying you said it's actual facts that ISIS doesn't is facts or that can be proven, but it's people who's been affected by ISIS that can tell you that they are real.
Man, they think ISIS is from the Middle East or whatever the fuck, one of them Iraqi countries and all like that.
They are. Where the fuck else they from?
Exactly. But how we know the government didn't create that?
When I say
it's not really from that country.
Right. When I agree with you on that, I'm saying actions of the government created ISIS mean that not only did bomb in certain countries create hatred for America, but they also put guns in the hands of people who they thought were going to be allies that turned out to be those guys.
I don't believe that shit.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. If you gotta have a conversation about that specifically shit,
that shit
and the facts are there,
them motherfuckers, because you don't hear shit from ISIS till like you don't never hear nothing from it. Then something happened in this bitch, and like you don't hear nothing over there about ISIS. Because remember when the Taliban was going crazy, they was going crazy every fucking way.
Right.
Even in their own country, they was going crazy. When ISIS, not like these suspicious packages, now they blaming it on them. It could be a motherfucker here that just don't like Trump or
what's suspicious package?
The suspicious package they left for that Obama.
They said they got the.
That's what I said. They claim they got the dude, but like they're not saying the proof that they got on him. They just say they got a man connected with ISIS. Right. That's all they said.
Did they say he was connected with ISIS?
Yeah, they said it in the thing on WGN. I saw it on Facebook. It had the little thing. It said connected with ISIS.
See, there's so much misinformation out there that I'm just really can't. I don't really know.
It could be a motherfucker from the army or something that know how to do some shit, make bombs that's just crazy, or just don't like Trump or the Democrats that they sending it to. Like they sent one to Obama crib that's in Chicago, Joe Biden, fucking Robert De Niro.
Yeah, I know.
It's like 15, something like 10.
Hillary, they tried to send one to Hillary.
All over the motherfucking country.
Yeah, they tried to send a few of them different places.
They don't know if it's a message or like if it's an actual bomb in there, or if they just like showing motherfuckers like. So they said this how easy we can get y'all ass.
I mean, obviously it wasn't easy if they didn't get them. Because if you send that many bombs through the mail and not even one of them accidentally go off, that mean whoever created them wasn't really.
It wasn't through the mail. It probably wasn't through the mail.
That's what
motherfucker probably pulled that out the car and sat it outside the house. You don't know.
Well, they were saying it was through the mail. Postal, they were saying USPS.
But we knew it wasn't a bomb. But we just saying, look how it got outside their cribs. But they only intercepted one, and it was going to I forgot who house it was. It was like some celebrity or something. They intercepted one. It was at the airport because it had their name on it.
Then where they found the other ones at?
Outside their crib.
Oh, okay.
Joe Biden and Obama's, they found it outside their crib. The other one, it's only one that's been intercepted.
And I mean, from what I was understanding, they didn't really actually know where these people were because they sent them to places that they weren't even staying at the moment.
Exactly. So they just
so they were just
to that motherfucker place.
So whoever it was sending these explosive devices or whatever the fuck that shit is, they had limited information. So that's why I said shit. You really can't make a definitive statement about none of that shit because we're out of facts to say that you're wrong or right. Because you can see, like I said, there's plenty of people out there who can tell you that they've been affected by the violence that ISIS does in the Middle East, or they've been affected by or other terrorist organizations that want people to live a certain how they want them to live. They're another dictatorship basically. So I think it's way too easy to say they don't exist or they was created by somebody else. I think they was created by. They are the result of actions from somebody from America.
Yeah, I definitely don't doubt that. But
I don't think they were simply created like, we gonna hire y'all to beat ISIS. Because at that point, that's just dumbass conspiracy theories.
Yeah, because they just making the Middle East out to these monsters, like every chance they get. You know
who?
Whoever just people who speculating here, like the Republicans or whatever. Whoever. I ain't saying they we created ISIS. I'm just saying I won't put it past that if motherfuckers did. I'm just saying. Oh, they finally put the video up.
Who was that? Oh. Okay.
I don't think he's really edited right, but he finally put it out there. Go the shots. They using the shots.
Them niggas. I mean, I guess he got what he wanted.
Who,
yeah, see, that's why I tell you, I don't be like talking about that shit because I don't be having all the facts. The ISIS shit, some wild shit anyway. What? Oh, what else you gotta talk about, nigga?
Like I said, it's been a slow week.
The only other thing I could think of is
Halloween coming up, you know.
Oh yeah, we shot something for Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
And he added in it, so he said he gonna be done by Halloween or before Halloween or whatever.
Try to drop it on Halloween. If I don't, it'll be after.
I had a good one. The importance of Doctor Strange.
Oh, in the Marvel universe.
Yeah. Just because it's that scene where he took the time out to see the different futures and shit, outcomes and shit like that. So basically, he's seen the next movie already that we gonna get to see when it come out next year. Plus, he went toe to toe with Thanos by himself.
In the comic.
And in the movie.
He lost in the movie.
But he stood his ground though. He stood his ground better than anybody else did.
He did better in the comic.
I didn't read the comic. I didn't read the comic version of Doctor Strange versus Thanos.
He got his ass whooped in the movie. That magic shit wasn't working on Thanos.
It worked for a while.
If it worked, if he didn't have the Infinity Gauntlet, it would have worked. Because he actually had one of the stones at the time.
But I'm saying, even with him having 4 stones versus his one, he stood his ground.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He one of the stronger characters.
Yeah, it's proven. They even said that he's like he's the former Sorcerer Supreme.
Plus, he already seen what's going to happen next.
Yeah, he knew. He said, because I think he told them. He said, this is the only way. He said it was over 1 million ways, and he said this is the only way. He gave him the stone. Yeah. That's how I knew. Yeah, part 2 is gonna be. They gonna fuck around. Everybody ain't gonna be erased for too long. They saying, rumor is the producer Kevin Feige said, the trailer and the name reveal for Avengers 4 might drop before the year end. I doubt it. I highly doubt it, though. That's what the rumor was.
No.
On comicbook.com, Twitter, everything, just like all the comic book geeks and everything, Disney geeks are saying that he said that. I doubt it, though. Even if he do say it, he probably... Oh, no.
Yeah.
They keep the name secret.
Plus, I feel like Doctor Strange is one of those characters that he ace in the hole for the end when they come down to the end. I wonder how they gonna bring everybody back to life anyway, because they disintegrated, literally.
I mean, well, if they get a hold of the Infinity Gauntlet, they could bring him back.
It was destroyed on his hand. It looked like.
But the dude that made it still alive.
Oh, okay.
He made the Stormbreaker or whatever it's called.
The hammer.
The one that almost kills Thanos.
Right.
I mean, so it's a possibility they might ask him to make another one, and he just get the stones and he bring them back.
That'd be too easy.
No, not with Thanos ass. He already strong in his own right. Sorry, he did the Hulk.
No, I'm talking about it'll be to the writers. For the writers, it'll be too easy to predict.
I mean, that's the only way I think it can. Unless now, what's too easy is they bring a cosmic.
That's the only way is considering that it's.
No, I know. I'm saying it's the only logic way, because if like the easy thing would be to get a cosmic entity,
right,
a real big cosmic entity from a comic like Eternity or Death or somebody that just got unnatural powers, or the one above all. Have them pop up, take the blood from them,
if they spend a lot of money on these writers, they'll come up with something better.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only, me as a writer, that's the only way I see it actually doing it, because the glove is destroyed. Dude made Stormbreaker for him, and they know where it's at. It's called Nowhere. They go find him, because remember Thanos thought he stopped the star that was supposed to melt to make the shit with, because after he made the glove, he cut off dude's hands and he froze the star. So I think that's the ace in the hole too. He's probably ace in the hole. Since the glove is destroyed. Or Thanos might run back to him.
Right. It all depends on the writers of this. Whoever wrote...
Well, the glove might still work.
Whoever wrote Infinity War, definitely, their name should be plastered everywhere. Because I really liked that one. Because we know the names of all the heroes.
Man, they left the biggest motherfucking cliffhanger at the... Like, that was some bull. Killed everybody. Everybody in that bitch like, what? Yeah, I was like, oh shit, what's gonna happen that? Down credits. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, it is a part 2. I was like, damn, but I got so fucking caught up in it. I was so mad.
What's his name is the biggest dumbass in the movie, though?
Who?
Star-Lord.
Yeah, Star-Lord.
He the biggest dumbass.
That's why they say love make you do stupid shit. That is the definition of it. Right
love will make you do wrong.
Man.
Or dumb shit.
Because I know Gamora gonna come back because they make it Guardians of the Galaxy 3. You gotta think about it. And then they make it Spider-Man Far From Home. They said Spider-Man was one of the people that got erased. Mm-hmm. And then if you read the plot on Google, it says after the events of Infinity War.
No. So he comes back.
See, if they would have like kept that under wraps, everybody would have been asking more questions. But everybody knows they're gonna come back, because that was the biggest question after the movie went off. Will they come back? Because they know a lot of the contracts are up, and they don't know who coming back to doing what. We know Captain America probably ain't gonna play Captain America no more. Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. probably not gonna play what's his name no more.
So it probably is a good chance to introduce new characters.
Exactly. We don't know what might happen, but we know for a fact Spider-Man will pop back up some type of way in 4, because Far From Home says after Infinity War. Now everybody was really like Ant-Man and Wasp. They was like, the biggest question going into that was, is it before Infinity War or is it after Infinity War? That's what everybody kept asking.
Because I had seen something that showed him, they was doing something, I don't know if it was like real or whatever, but they showed him, they was behind, it was a car machine in it. He turned small, he went into the machine and did what they was doing whatever with the machine, and then his girlfriend, the father, and the mother disappeared.
That was the end credits.
Okay,
that's
so that event was happening before, and then it leading into.
So it was during the Infinity War. Basically.
So basically, they saying Ant-Man ain't gonna be in the next one.
He is.
I mean, if he was
didn't get erased.
No, I'm saying if he was stuck in that,
he'll find a way to get out of it, because one of the writers not leaked, but somebody, it's a rumor that the quantum field that he's in is the key to them being, what you call it, everybody coming back.
No.
Because they say in the quantum field, that was all the souls of the people that got erased and all like that. It's like a lot of, I was reading a lot of
they made a whole
fan speculations and stuff like that, what everybody was just talking about. I was like,
speculations, they can't be right, but most of the time they're wrong.
I was like, okay, out of all these, some of these seem like legit, because the quantum field might be it. The quantum field might be the ace in the hole that everybody need too, but I think the dude that created the Infinity Gauntlet, Peter Dinklage's character, I think that's the ace in the hole. Yeah, or they might throw motherfucking alley-oop and kill him and put us all in the loop. Like, damn, what's gonna happen now? They say it's supposed to be a strong entity that's supposed to appear in Infinity Avengers 4. I think it's gonna be Death, because Thanos does. If y'all don't watch the comics or whatever, Thanos takes the Infinity Gauntlet because he loves Death, the cosmic entity Death. She's a woman, and he's in love with Death. That's why that's his reason why he erased people with the Infinity Gauntlet. Why he's trying to do all that, just to impress Death. But Death doesn't love him. She loves Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Because he can't die, and he has no morals or anything like that. He just go about life.
Yeah. Yeah, because I read the Deadpool. I read the Deadpool comic where he ended up battling with what's his face? The one from the Deadpool 2?
Juggernaut?
No, not Juggernaut. The other guy with the one out from the future.
Cable.
He ended up. I read the comic where he battled Cable. In the beginning of the comic, Deadpool was blown to bits and he regenerated mixed in with somebody else, and that shit was funny as hell.
Yeah, he could regenerate. That's the thing. That's the thing he got over Wolverine. That's why when you saw,
because they got similar powers, but I think Deadpool is
because how they wrote it in X-Men Origins of Wolverine, whichever one that was, they made Ryan Reynolds Deadpool. They took his.
That shit was stupid.
They said that shit was trash because they think he got all his powers from different mutants from the experiment. I like how they tried to write that in, but it was just garbage. Because the one thing, his powers actually, Wolverine heals faster than him, but Wolverine can't regenerate. Like if Wolverine lost his hand, he can't regenerate that because first of all, his skeleton is made of pure adamantium.
Right.
So if somebody was to cut off his hand with some adamantium, he can't grow that back. So Deadpool can. As you see in the movie, he had the little baby hand. Or when his legs get blown off, he had the little baby feet and shit. Like
that shit was funny.
Yeah. So his healing factor is better than Wolverine. Regenerative and all like that. So that's what a lot of people don't understand. But yeah.
Any shows you want to recommend? Anything?
Shows? Supernatural.
Well, that's what is. Well, how many seasons are you in on the?
14.
How many episodes are you in on the new season?
3.
3. Castlevania season 2 is up on Netflix. I'm watching that. The new season of Daredevil been pretty good.
I have not seen
far.
it yet.
I like this new season. I like it because they put I like the spin that they put on the what's his face, Deadshot, whatever the fuck his name is. The nigga who got the best aim. I like the spin they put on him. What else?
I always get him and Deathstroke mixed up because Deathstroke basically the same guy, but he's just in DC.
Right. Yeah.
So I think it's Deathstroke you're talking about because Deadshot is what Will Smith played in Suicide Squad, and that's DC. So it might be Deathstroke that you're talking about.
I forget his name.
You see what I'm saying? Like they like.
You ever seen a Daredevil movie with the movie version of it?
What, Ben Affleck?
Yeah, the dude that played the dude who don't miss.
Talking about Bullseye.
That's his name. I kept calling him Deadshot and Deathstroke.
Oh, you talking about him? Bullseye.
Bullseye and this iteration of Daredevil is pretty good because they give us his origin story, and not only do they give us they show you how he becomes Bullseye. Not only, and they show you how he already had the ability of good aim, and how he just used and how he grew to use it the way he used it for whatever.
Who playing him?
I forget his name. I seen him in other shit.
Colin Farrell did a good job playing him in the movie.
Yeah.
It's just Ben Affleck was horrible as Deadpool. As Daredevil. And it was poorly.
You know what? I gotta go. I don't think he was bad as Daredevil. I think the writing was not as good.
Nah,
they didn't.
It was a mixture of both because it's like.
I gotta go back and watch it.
Yeah.
Cause it's been a minute since I've seen it.
I mean, as a fan, when I first saw it, I liked it. Then as a filmmaker, when I watch it again, I'm like, yeah, because it's mediocre acting. Like the dude that played Luke Cage, like everybody, like at Stage 18, we've been talking about this. Everybody just been like, Ivan even said it. He's like, man, Luke Cage, man, I'm mad. I'm like, why? It's all I'm like Luke Cage is a combination. It has great writing. We always sit around talking about it. It has great writing and a great story.
Honestly, I can't say I can't care. I don't really care for the writing that much.
Yeah, but I'm just saying they got great writing and a great story or whatever the workaround. They just have a mediocre actor. Dude is not an actor that can carry a series. He overacts sometimes and he underacts a lot. I mean, they just got him because he has that look of Luke Cage, but he really doesn't have.
Who else would you have?
See, you sound like Ivan. Ivan said the same thing. It's so many underground actors. I can't really recommend anybody. I don't know because I don't know the direct. I would have a different direction than what Marvel would.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, I'm not a Luke Cage comic reader or fan. Like I don't know how he is in the comics. I don't know how he is, other shit.
Yeah, certain stuff. I think it was more the writing than it is bad acting.
Because I don't know how many different iterations of Luke Cage it is.
I think it was more the bad writing than bad acting because certain shit just.
Because season 2 was pretty decent.
Yeah, but certain shit did not fly to me at least.
Because Bushmaster was a great.
As far as like, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying everything was horrible about it. I'm saying that if you had moments that didn't fly, like Sweet Christmas, I'm like that shit was corny as fuck. Even if he said in the comic, you had to change that shit.
But I'm just saying, like, look how he delivered it too.
I mean, how else was he supposed to deliver that shit?
Sweet Christmas, like he did it at like he's about to have sex with old girl. Mm-hmm. Sweet Christmas. I don't he a lame for that. So I was like, I was blaming the writing too, but then it's just
right. I think that's like I'm saying. I think that's more of a writing.
Like I said, it's the story. I like the story. When I say the writing, I say the story.
Right.
How he written Luke Cage. If they would have had a better actor, probably it would have been better. How they written Luke Cage, but the actor made it even worse. That's why I blame the actor more than I blame the writer, because we can't say for sure that the writing would be horrible. Look at the actor. That motherfucker was. I mean, he was bland. To be honest with you,
I don't think he was as bad as I don't think he was. He wasn't that bad to me at least.
He overacts and he's underacting a lot.
Because what else was he in before this?
He was in Tyler Perry movie. Why did I get not Why Did I Get Married To? Was it No, it wasn't that one. It was
What was he in before that?
Nah, Girls Trip. He was in Girls Trip.
He was in Girls Trip. Yeah, I seen him in that.
Yeah.
What else was he in before that though?
Like, I don't know. It was a lot of like type BET type shit. I thought it was Tyler Perry, but it was the Girls Trip.
I'm trying to think. What the fuck else was he in? I don't know.
Yeah, you probably gotta look up his filmography. There's probably a lot of independent films. Probably. But like I said, they mostly got him because he had the look.
Shit, I'd take that over that Iron Fist shit any day though. That Iron Fist shit was trash. Again, that shit was
good story because I like how they did, like they thought he was dead type shit, but it was a bad actor.
Yeah,
he sucked. Like you could have got somebody that actually knew fucking kung fu. The fighting fucking choreography was horrible.
Right.
Then they couldn't afford real choreography because they spent money on Daredevil for the choreography. That's why the Daredevil fight choreography is way better than Iron Fist. They couldn't really spend money on that shit. They wanted the same people, but they couldn't afford them. So that shit was horrible with dude. Oh my god, he was like the worst fucking. I'm like,
I didn't even watch this last.
He had the look. He just bland.
He had what look? Because in the comics, dude, he didn't. No, he didn't.
I mean, I'm just saying, he looked like a white guy. I mean,
because in the comics, I don't think Iron Fist.
You can't really see his face in the comic because he get the.
What I'm saying, he can't. He don't fit a look because you didn't really know the look. He was
white. I mean,
his body type didn't even fit the look.
What was he supposed to be, swole?
No, but he was way cut. Than this dude looked like a regular ass motherfucker. But in the comics, and I'm not saying
like you gotta. We don't know how many different I don't know how many different iterations it is. Iron Fist.
Every time you could look up. You can look it up. Every time you've seen Iron Fist in any iteration, he's always been a little bit more cut, and he always knew martial arts.
Yeah.
This dude, the dude that they got, he didn't even. His moves weren't even polished enough for them.
No, he didn't know it.
And which is, I know what you just said.
He was trash.
That's what I'm saying. They picked the wrong person.
Yes.
They picked the wrong person for that.
He was fucking trash. He didn't know what the fuck he was doing. Then when the fist glowing shit was. He didn't.
That's why I'm confused by. He had the look. What look did he have?
I'm saying like he had the look. I guess they wanted. He was a white guy with the motherfucking gold hair. I guess blonde. Iron Fist was blonde. We know that. You can see because when he put I was never a fan of Iron Fist's costume. I was interested in how they was gonna do that. Because his costume and like the cartoons, it looked like how Daredevil shit looked. The first Daredevil where he tied cloth around his eyes. Yeah. That's basically what Iron Fist costume was in the fucking the cartoons and shit. Was not a fan of that. So I was real curious if they was gonna introduce that. Luckily they didn't because Iron Fist was fucking horrible. The actor. Because I like how they introduced the hand. I like how they introduced that shit. That shit was dope. But, fuck, he sucked as Iron Fist. I was so pissed at that shit. Because they said it's 5 fingers to the hand. I was like, oh, okay. And somebody he knew ended up being the 5th one. Like, that was the whole plot twist and shit. And then they all were like immortal and shit. They kept dude daddy alive they thought was dead and shit like that. Like, I like that shit. I like how they wrote that shit. I just did not like him as Iron Fist. Fuck him. Don't put him on no more acting gigs.
And then, shit, yeah. So they ain't no more Defenders. I hope they.
Nah, that was bullshit too.
I still stand by Jessica Jones is still one of the better Marvel heroes on Netflix. Problem is,
Punisher for me.
He's not really a hero.
He's an anti-hero.
I'm talking. Well, whatever.
He know right from wrong.
Jessica Jones, I feel like they always held that character back though, because I'm pretty sure I guess they trying to do it. I guess they had to because she is pretty strong, so they can't make everything easy for the character, and they gotta put her through the ringer when it comes to her mental, what she going through with her friends.
I think they probably underestimated it. He probably didn't think he was gonna do as well as they thought.
Because people like, I mean, it's good. The writing is good. The girl they got to play Jessica Jones is good. Shit, the supporting characters are great. The friend, old girl, and then the black dude. I think those were two great supporting characters.
I tried watching it. I fell asleep on it. Like, I just like Punisher. They keep pushing Punisher back. I guess because of the thing with Disney. Because I know Disney's starting to pull all their shit off of Netflix. And they just keep pushing it back. Because now it's supposed to come out November this year. But now they pushed it back to 2019. I'm just like, damn.
Punisher. I like Punisher. It was, but I think it was something I had said about it. I can't remember, but
I think Punisher better than all of them.
Punisher was, yeah, I like Punisher. I don't know if it's better than all of them, but I like Punisher. Maybe I think it was. I got to go back and watch it, cause I know I watched Jessica Jones and Daredevil faithfully.
The dude was on point.
Punisher, yeah, I liked the build up to the story. Could have been more bloody to me, but other than that,
I think it was bloody enough.
Other than that, it was good.
He was beating niggas with socket wrenches and shit. That's what I'm talking about. Cause he tried to stay low key at this construction site. They kept fucking with him. He fucked their ass up. They didn't know who they was fucking with. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
He whooped that dude ass with that socket wrench. That shit was funny as hell.
Did he bury one of them in the cement, right?
Yup. All because they was gonna do it to dude. So he whooped his ass, threw his ass in that. Then he ended up moving. That's what I liked about it too. It was a good story.
Yeah. He didn't hesitate on getting his hands dirty.
And all he is just a soldier with PTSD that lost his family, and he just want retribution because the people that he was in the unit with betrayed him, basically. So all he is just a soldier with PTSD. He just one of the greatest soldiers, I guess. I mean, that's the only thing they really get to him. Yeah, fucking a whole lot of motherfucking confirmed kills.
Right.
I mean,
I'm glad they never put Punisher in the same place as Jessica Jones and
Luke Cage?
Yeah, Luke Cage. Because that's like an unfair fight.
Yeah, because all he gonna do is try to shoot them, and it won't work.
Right. Bullets bounce off him, and she's strong as fuck. And I think she can fly too, but she's scared of heights or some shit. Mm-hmm. That's why I say they was holding her back. Yeah,
Daredevil. They introducing him with Daredevil
was the best route.
The best route. Because all he just wanted to kill, and Daredevil trying to stop him. He's like, man, let me the fuck alone before I kill your ass.
Yeah, that was
everybody thought he was gonna pop up on Defenders. I'm glad he didn't, because Defender was kind of horrible to me.
I like certain moments of it. I definitely like the fight scene in the hallway in the building Then I like the fight scene when they was in a restaurant and they was feeling they was going back and forth.
I did not like how they built up the meeting to them. I ain't like that. I think it was too corny. I think they could have did that a lot better. How all of them ended up meeting together. I think they could have been way better. And Marvel's known for that. They could have like been putting that at the end of episodes or something, almost. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that was the best thing about that Defenders was that fight, that particular fight scene. That was
I
the best
remember
thing
that
about
one.
that.
Because they was throwing niggas through walls.
Yeah, they was fucking motherfuckers up with that shit.
I still didn't like it. He was trying to be Iron Fist, and he trying to fight. That shit was just horrible. All Luke Cage had to do was just throw a nigga. That's all he had to do, really.
Yeah, and then Daredevil was the weakest one out of all of them.
Yeah, in terms of strength, yeah. Because he was regular.
You got to do it with the fist. You got Jessica Jones, she's strong.
But he might as well be weak too, because he only strong when his fist light up. Apparently. He's able to punch Luke Cage and Jessica Jones only with his fist light up.
Right. Yeah, that fist shit. And then I remember in the comics that the fist being way cooler than.
The fist damn near was on fire in the comics. It go like whoop.
Yeah, it was way cooler in the comics than they did. And that's what
they made that bitch light up like they put LEDs on his hand and just whoop.
That's basically what it was.
And then he'll punch something. I'm like, man, get the fuck. It look like the Avatar when his shit light up. That's how it look right there on just this one part of his hand light up. On the comic, man, his whole motherfucker to his elbow on fire. And he'll, go crazy. And I think they had both of them on fire, actually. Both his fists just like, shit, go crazy and he just get the...
I seen the first episode of the Teen Titans thing.
You told me, how was that?
The design still trash.
I ain't like old girl Starfire.
I think...
She don't look right.
Nah, I don't like... She fine as Starfire. She plays a great Starfire. The design is what's gonna make me not like this show.
That's what I didn't like how they designed her.
Right.
She looked like a hooker.
Not just that. It was... Well, she started out. That's where she's come from.
What's she working at now? I mean, what's she
I only seen the first episode. So, she might have been a hooker. Or... Because I don't know why they didn't use... I don't know why they changed the beginning of her origins.
That's I don't like how they written her.
Yeah. Because now she dating some Russian or...
Exactly. See what I'm saying? Starfire is an alien from another planet.
I mean, they probably still gonna put that in there, but
they putting it in wrong. They starting it wrong.
Because basically, they introduction to her, she wake up in a car accident and she can't remember nothing.
Fuck that.
Which to me is, it's kind of a weird introduction for Starfire.
Yes.
So,
especially since she's a fucking alien.
Right. Listen, don't get it twisted. They made mistakes from the jump. They was already making mistakes. They already make mistakes.
DC everybody like, oh man, Iron Fist is horrible. I don't think nothing could be more horrible than this. And DC then, like, hold my phone.
Right. Titans is better than Iron Fist, but they still dropped the ball on this.
They not writing their characters right. Yeah. Robbie probably the only one well written, huh? Cause I like the look of him.
Yeah, he cool. They made him old. I think they made him the oldest out of all of them.
I think
because that's why
he actually was.
I don't know. I thought Cyborg was always the oldest.
Well, no. If you think about it, Starfire really is. She's like an ancient alien type shit.
In the cartoon, that's how it was.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Aliens live longer than us.
I will say they made Starfire a killer. I like that about the show.
Mm.
They made her. She burnt the marks to death, which was dope to me.
Right, and then her powers, she's fire.
Right, in the comics she was fire,
but it wasn't that type of fire.
In the comics, the cartoon version that we see with the green light shit, that wasn't the original.
Yeah, I know.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why they changed it. Because that's why they call it Starfire.
Right.
Because the first orange curly hair version of it.
I think they should have just changed the color of the fire a little bit
to green
or purple or some shit. Starfire, make it like a star. I don't know. I mean, the fire, the red is cool. I mean, I wasn't really tripping on that. I just didn't like the design of it.
Yeah, I still don't like the
they could have made him more alien like. That's like making Aquaman without looking like Aquaman. Trying to make him look like fucking Luke Cage or some shit. Like, I mean, I don't know. So yeah, that's all I got though.
And Raven, I guess this not the Raven we used to, the one that know how to control her emotions. Right now they showing the Raven before that.
I mean, that could be good.
Not,
she'll probably.
I'm not seeing it yet though. Like,
she'll probably learn how to control her emotions, like
right.
in the middle or something. When they
because right now she a whiny crybaby and she annoying.
They said she was.
Her character is definitely annoying.
Yeah, they said she was.
I like how they building up the story though. They trying to make us care.
How's Beast Boy? They introduced.
They really showed too much of him in the first episode. They showed him stealing something. That's about it.
I ain't really like his design. He's supposed to be green. Now he's green in the comics.
Yeah, I mean, but you got to consider the makeup and all that shit. And you got to consider if they want to bring it to live, action, some certain stuff's just gonna change no matter what.
I think they could have made him green.
Yeah, if they could do Gamora.
Right, if they could do Gamora, they could do him. And then just, like, I'm pretty sure when he morphs, they're doing CGI or some shit.
Yeah, it's CGI.
So, and it'll be better too, because his skin tone, anything he morphed into, he was green. Mm-hmm. So it's actually easier, because that means you don't have to process the color of, like, if he morphed into a T-Rex, you're not making a big ass, like, he white on there, right?
Yeah.
He morphed
he's something. I don't think it's white.
Well, okay, skin color white. Yeah. So he morphed into a T-Rex. Now you gotta think. Now, do you want the T-Rex to be white, or do you want the T-Rex to look like a T-Rex? If you kept him green, we know the T-Rex would be green. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't trip too much on that part. Yeah, I'm also had an issue with Raven and Starfire's characters. Beast Boy.
That's because
I think he kind of. Because, I mean, I think he come off kind of corny.
Well, we ain't, like you said, you ain't seen enough of him.
Yeah, so. I'm going to watch the rest of it because it's out. Well, I think that, like, the second and third episodes are out. I'm going to watch it, see the rest of it. Look, I'm truthfully, Starfire is my favorite character on that show. Even though I hate her design, she's still the best character on that show right now.
Okay. Well, yeah.
And let's start out. We done? We done?
Yeah, I guess I'm done. I ain't got nothing else. Hopefully something happen through the week. Have more to talk about.
What day was that the Rondo and CP3 got into a fight? That was last week?
Like I said, I don't watch basketball. I know they got
into a fight. I haven't watched basketball either, but at least I seen that much.
I seen that. I'm just saying, I don't know what day. I don't know what game that was. Well, I just saw them fight.
We're going to end it right here. Third Post Media.
Stole officer.
A podcast, no mics. Booped his ass. Oh, go follow us on Twitch, too. Well, go follow me on Twitch, because I'm the only one that's playing.
Yeah.
Third Post Media on Twitch. Subscribe on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Third Post Media, everything. Follow me at Creative by Curtis on Twitter and Instagram. And donate to our Patreon. The link is in the description.
Yeah. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. Donovan's Keeping, man. Got a film coming out. I met up with Ivy yesterday. Trying to do something for November. Horror movie in December. Drop it on New Year's Day, probably. But yeah, trying to have something for Halloween. Yeah, definitely. Horror kind of be coming soon.
That shit was funny to create too. She had that banana moment was funny as hell.
Yeah, y'all will see it.
Yeah.